Hello my friends, in this video I will make a voiceover over my recent solo queue gameplay. So this was like a 1k LP game. Anime AD carry is Slater, or however he's called. Pretty good AD carry, so not a random, right? Like this guy is pretty good player. And we go straight into it. So when I'm going into these games, like the first thing that I'm kind of doing is looking at my matchup, right? I have Jinx Karma into Kaiser Alistar, so that basically means that I will have like Prio pretty easy, like in the first 3 ways, right? Like there's nothing enemies can do about that. So when I'm having like free Prio lanes, then usually how I want to play my lane is kind of like slow pushing into like cheetah recalling and then contesting the enemies on bounce. And the important part about that is that like whenever I'm playing the bounce, so I'm crashing 3 waves, right? And then whenever the bounce is coming, I want my enemies to be low HP already, to be like in a bad condition. And by that I need to use my range advantage as Jinx to like poke. So now we're going into the lane here, and what we're doing now is just warding, we're face checking, and yeah, basically we are just waiting till the enemies come. What I do now here is I run out of the bush, I try to auto one more time, like one time, and then go back into the bush again. By this basically I'm like just getting free damage kinda. Now I'm pinging to go into the bush. Alistar uses his spell for fun, so now I know that we can basically just get a free trade here, right? Like it's just like a few hits. I know that if the Kaiser's actually stepping up here to Q me for whatever reason, Alistar has no spell, so my Karma still saved Mantra Q level 1, so I know if Kaiser's stepping up here, bam bam bam, she will Mantra Q, I do another auto, and now I'm even able to slot in another auto attack, 70 damage again. Okay, great. What happened with the wave though? So the wave will now be not in the best position anymore, but as I told you, like in the beginning, I want to chunk the enemies, and now Jinx is kind of half HP already, which is pretty good. So what I do is I push as slow as possible. This auto attack, bad by me. And now you see, like the moment Kaiser wants to step up for these minions, I will just zone her. So she needs to decide between like taking damage or between like hitting me, you know. So every single time I do that, I'm going up for auto attack. Here I'm hitting a nice W on her. She's not respecting the timer or like didn't dodge, you know. Bam, another 90 damage. So she's 300 HP. And you see, like now I'm crashing second wave, which like doesn't allow me to kind of play my cheetah recall. So what I do now is I'm throwing all my spells into the wave. Bam, 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 bam. And now what I still do, and I'm not even sure if this is like 100% correct, but this is like how the way I like to play. My Lee Sin was invading, so I just crashed third wave, and now I'm in a really good position. You see, I have 19 CS, so I didn't miss a single minion. That allows me to also buy Kyle for free. And now I'm going base, and you see I'm checking the map a bit, and now I'm immediately going to bot lane. And now the thing is, like Kaiser has two options. So the Kaiser could go for the push out now, and then she will be fucked because I will just freeze the wave, sorry. Or she can just recall on a shitty wave. So now she's recalling, right? And now she's in a pretty bad spot, but still in a better spot than, you know, being jailed in lane. So now this is my wave state. I know that my Lee Sin is bot side and he wants to contest Scuttle. And now I'm just doing the same thing again. Like here you see I'm just spacing Kaiser every single time she runs up, right? Like I'm getting some autos on her. Like same thing for Alistar here. You see like every single time this guy runs up, like I just want to punish him. This is how you play when you are having ranged matchup, right? Especially on Jinx with the rocket launcher, you can step up. And if I want something from my teammate, I ping him to go into the bush. My Karma's warding the bush, she's getting a Q on them. Okay, and I can slot in like another auto attack. I can slot in another W. Okay, they're just getting damage for free here, right? Then what happens is the Alistar is comboing my Karma. So what I do now is I want to block the follow-up basically. So I E behind the Alistar to block the Kaiser follow-up. She's ghosting, cannot follow up. Great. So now I know that my jungler's bot side, that means like trading, is really good for me. So what I try to do now is just hard push this wave and then dive on next, right? Pretty simple. So I chunk the HP from the enemy while my jungler's bot side. Okay, really good. And now I'm basically having a free dive. There's like no way out for the enemies. I think I'm stepping up a bit too much here. Like I don't need to do this. Alistar's flashing on me. Like I feel like I don't need to flash this. I think I can just barrier the turret shot and then we are good. But you know, better safe than sorry because by this the game's just completely over. The Kaiser's flashing the Lee Sin Q. Alistar no flash now. I'm trying to like kill the Hecarim here. I feel like maybe when Karma like has W, then we can play again. I'm now, you know, pinging my team again to play for another dive. Lee Sin is looking. Okay, I'm always F keying. Super important. You don't need to F key though, but it's important to watch like what happens. You know. My karma is making the correct thing. She's not helping me. And instead, she's like just going for that. Now, free dive Kaiser. Important. I should never take the aggro here. So my karma is taking aggro. I wait for that. She's running out. Super easy execute. Okay. So now you see, like I played simple League of Legends. I spaced a bit with my like range auto attacks, and now I'm in a pretty good state. Okay. I based, I got my perfect BF base, super nice, I have Cal BF, I love this. Now I'm going back to wave, and now it's the same thing as always. I don't want to give the enemies a free crash. So now, in my opinion, the Karma should freeze the lane here. I have no potions. This is why I always want to be like in a good condition, so I'm not freezing. I just did the wave crash, and now I'm seeing we are fighting Dragon. And Dragon is 3k HP, and we are having like the advantage on bot lane, right? Like in terms of items. So this looks for me like a free fight, but my team is sadly trolling. My Twisted Fate is going in too early. He's getting comboed, and now he dies. Okay, really, really bad, right? Really, really bad. So now I try to help a bit, but I don't overforce it. Like I want to stay in good condition, stay in a good shape. So now my Lee Sin is picking Drake. We see that Hecarim is going out top side. I'm taking the fruit here. I'm missing my W on Kaiser. If I cancel here, it's like really, really good, by the way. But yeah, now all I do is go bot lane. You see even in my comms, like I'm a bit mad about myself. And now I'm pushing this wave in because I'm on a slow pushing wave. I push my wave in, bam, 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 I push wave. Okay, recall. Recall, got my items, wave is bouncing into my side. Like whenever I'm in base, I'm always checking like, okay, what's going on the map? Like, maybe I can ultimate mid lane or something. Yeah, so even here I would say I shouldn't look at my character. I should do what the enemies are doing with the wave right now. Okay, now I'm back on botlane wave. My Karma trolled Tempo somewhere. Like I'm not sure why she's base for this long, but now I need to be really careful. But really important to do. Like when the enemies are not showing me a sign that I need to be scared, then I'm not scared right now. So I'm still spacing here. I'm chilling. F-keying a bit, and now I'm scared that the enemy jungler is actually coming behind me, so I wait for my Karma to arrive. Now my Karma is actually going forward because the wave is slow pushing into me anyways, right? So I don't need to step up, I don't need to take a risk now. My jungler is at my top side, all good. We are warding, we're seeing him, okay. Now here I'm spacing like a bit forward, backward, and yeah, my Karma went to clear the enemy pink ward. I have no idea what she did there. But yeah, all I try to do is go for the E. I'm not going in range of Hecarim ulti because like I just want to nuke my wave and not die here because my Karma did a mistake, really bad, okay. But I don't want to die because if I die, I'm like losing my agency. Now my Twisted Fate is like he didn't have his gold card ready, and then he auto attack cancelled, and then he gold carded his like the Alistar. Now he's dying again. I tried to kill him for reset, but like impossible. So yeah, my team trolled. It is what it is, like it's life. Okay, now I'm going in fog, I'm pressing B, and this is really important. I'm pressing B, but I'm still flexible, Like the Alistar use Hex Slash, I see that Kaiser's going out. They don't know exact position of my Karma, so what I do now is I stay. And yeah, like usually when I have no vision on the enemies right now, I would need to base because it's really hard to like push this wave. But I guess if it's in this position, it's still fine, but they can still freeze, like obviously, right? So now what I do is I push. I always watch the Alistar here. He's actually going through with his recall. So like I'm just getting out the free push. Really good. So now I'm opening bot lane again. I'm chilling, always looking around the map, right? My Karma is still in base, so here it's same thing again. I don't want to take the risk of like losing HP when my jungler is like bot side, or like, I'm just like, just staying in range, not being in combo range, trying to be healthy. Now, bam bam bam, wave's coming into my side. So now you may ask, okay, why are you not freezing this wave? In my opinion, my Lee Sin should stay here. We play like proactive turn to enemy bot side. He based because he wants to get his item. That's fine. He's pinging that Hecarim is bot lane. Yeah, I'm a bit aware, so I don't want to, be on the Alistar side here, but I still want to touch the wave. Like worst case, I will lose my flash. My Karma didn't react with flash, okay, so now I'm chilling, I'm not panicking my summoner spells, it's all good, like it's only my Karma, just don't get in danger, and I'm still fine. So my condition, still good, I don't care about my support dying. Okay, here I'm fake recalling, I do this a lot of times, I'm just fake recalling, so the enemy thinks I want to base, and this is why now, like maybe they want to push like anyways, right, but I'm just fake recalling, and if they push the wave, then I'm just staying. I will always do this. Bam, 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 bam. Now I'm staying. I'm just taking the wave. There's no way they can dive me. I'm full HP. And yeah, now 1v1 with the Kaiser, I saw enemy jungler, and here, you know, like I'm always doing the same things on Jinx. Like I'm on minigun, I swap to rocket launcher, I trade autos. Like it's legit, it's every single time I'm doing the same. Yeah, okay, so now it comes to fight. I'm kind of baiting the enemies here because, in my opinion, we like will always have number with TF ulti. He was also pinging, and yeah, you know, I let Alistar come on me. I still have barrier. I can probably barrier this. And now, really important, a lot of people do this wrong. Like the first thing you should do is on the card that I layer my CC chain, right? So you see me here, like the moment my TF ulti is in, all I want to do is layer the CC. You see, like here, my mouse is over the Kaiser already, and I'm using my E immediately. And now we're having a CC chain on Kaiser. By that we're getting a free kill. Here I'm pressing tab. I'm always doing this to see if Alistar has flash. He has no flash because he has hex flash, right? Makes sense. And now, yeah, I know Alistar is dead as well. So I'm taking the kill. I'm pushing out wave. And now we're in a different situation. Like, we're in a hard situation because I see every 3 players on the map, right? And now you may ask, okay, why am I pushing like another wave? Shouldn't you base for tempo? Stuff like this. Okay, I'm 150 gold away from my item and my team is still doing dragon. So what I want to do is I still want to get my item somehow. I have 3 grubs as well. Here I could just base now, but I also wanted to base, and now I'm a bit scared that Mel is actually pushing mid lane and then Hecarim is coming and they contest. So I'm like actively kind of trolling my tempo for pushing in another wave because my team is also on the map, right? So if I would base now, then I'm on the map and my team is not on the map. So I will just stay one more wave, making sure Drake is secured. And now I'm just recalling. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Okay, now I'm opening bot lane again. I'm just taking the wave here. Like, and yeah, like Kaiser's not respecting, you know. I mean, this guy is getting space to the moon, but yeah, it's pretty easy with the range. You see, I'm auto-attacking, spacing back, clicking forward again. And yeah, I mean, then it's pretty easy. So, yeah, here I'm scared that enemy jungler is in lane, but I have flash, so I'm stepping up aggressively. And you see here, really important, whenever these melee champions are like stepping up for the wave, then just give them some autos. Like just trade them. Like look at this guy. He's like trolling, you know. I'm getting 4 autos on him and now he's half HP. It's way easier to play the game now than if he would be full HP. So every single time you can get free damage on the enemy, just go for it. Like free damage. Okay. So here I should have spaced the Alistar Q, to be honest. Like that was really bad. The trap's also really bad. I feel like I should put them on myself, but I wanted to kind of block Kaiser ult if she goes on them. But yeah, in my opinion, I should hold the traps here. And now all I need to do is flash the Hecarim ulti. So this is in my head. Okay, I need to flash the Hecarim ulti, and then this play is hard winning for us. So I'm waiting. I see Hecarim ulti is coming. I flash over the Hecarim ulti. I buffer my W. Okay. And now, yeah, and now it's free, right? So the only condition that needed to be there was that I'm actually flashing the Hecarim ulti. And I knew this from the beginning. So never panic flash the E here. Just hold your flash. Maybe I could have buried already. And yeah, then, you know, just flash over the Hecarim ulti. It's honestly, it's not that hard. So yeah, then we're getting free kills. And yeah, my TF lost tier 1 mid lane, my top lane died 1v1. So you see here that like the game state is for sure not optimal, but it's still completely fine. Now I'm pushing, I have 3 grubs, I'm taking, like really important, I'm taking the wave before taking the turret, because I want to get this wave and still deny the minions, right? Denying minions, pretty big aspect in League. So always like deny minions when you can. This is why I'm like taking the wave first. And now the turret, you know, I denied the whole wave. And now I'm going base. I'm thinking already, okay, like how can I get my Hurricane? And yeah, I'm just selling Cull. I'm getting in another pink ward. I think my first pink ward, I'm not sure. Yeah, now I'm breathing and now I'm going mid lane. And now the fun part begins with like Jinx. Okay, so I'm taking mid lane. I see Alistar's bot side. Right, pretty simple. Safe side, I always explain this. You should hover the correct side. Would it make sense to hover bot side now? No, I hover top side. Okay. So now I have a top side, I'm taking the blue, which means I'm a bit late to wave, which is not that good in my opinion. But yeah, you know, blue buff is really nice for me. And now fight starts. Let's see how we play the fight. So I know that I just want to play for reset. So all I do is trap, CC chain, you know, and not be in danger. You see, like all game, I'm not in danger. Here, what I try to do actively is try to delay my reset. So when the wave is in the turret, that I can maybe still play with my reset, right? I'm doing this a lot of times to just delay the reset. Now I'm getting another W on Kaiser. Lee Sin hits Q. I'm like, yeah, maybe I can ult, maybe I get something, maybe not. Yeah, I didn't get anything, but it is what it is. And you see, Lee Sin is going super deep here. And now a lot of people would just, they are doing this. And that's really bad. Like, let your teammates in. Like, just let this guy do whatever he wants. Like, yes, it's a really bad play, but you know, I'm not involved into this. Like, I just wanna play my consistent gameplay, keep it up, and yeah. So now, what I do, they are bot side. I'm scared that HackerWM or like someone of them went around and then goes here. So I'm using my traps to build myself up a safe side and like hover into a specific side. That's why I'm trapping there. And you see, like every single time I'm getting a free auto on Kaiser, I will do it here as well. Free damage, always good. So now, why am I going to red buff before the mid wave is here? I see that the red buff is actually expiring. So you see here 18 seconds on the red buff, and now I'm like, yeah, do I want to get this mid lane prior or like do I want to get red buff? My Lee Sin is dead anyway, so I feel like red buff is better for me. So you know, the mid lane prior doesn't have the highest value for me now. This is why I'm taking the red buff, and then going back on mid lane wave. And yeah, my tempo's cooked, but it is what it is. Okay, so now accepting mid lane wave, then I'm just playing next mid lane wave again. My jungler's making a top lane play. You see, I have a left side, right? They just did a bot lane play. Hecarim was bot. So I have a left side. And I see from their body language that actually no one is behind. Because look how they are playing. Like he's so scared. And here again, I'm getting a free auto off. Okay. My Lee Sin is doing Herald. I have the top side of mid lane. Now I'm doing Herald. And here, also really important, I ping the mid lane wave that I want to play already. I'm here, I'm pinging Herald and the mid lane wave after, right? I want to crack the enemy T1 on this turn. We're always like calling this turns. So I see Hecarim bot side. I don't need to be scared now on mid lane wave. I know my Lee Sin is behind. And all I wanted to do is get this mid lane turret. Now, Vayne is showing. That means no one is on top lane right now. So I ping out here. I don't want to play this because enemies will have numbers, right? And now my Lee Sin is pinging in all the time. And I'm like, okay, Kaiser showing top. We can play this because if the enemies now go for me, I will have a Herald that I can just jump in. And now look what happens. My Lee Sin is not aware and he's just taking the Herald. And now, yeah, now I have no flash and I'm completely cooked here. Like, there's nothing I can do. It's my decent trolled. I'm really mad after this. I have no idea why he's taking it, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. Like, sometimes this is just life. And yeah, I'm also writing, like, why he's taking the Herald, because I just want to know. It's really bad. I should never type. It's completely useless. But yeah, he's doing montage afterwards and it's getting like a pentakill. And yeah, so there was like the first time I died and got in danger. So yeah. Okay, and now this mid lane wave, you see it. It's a third dragon for us, so like I don't go over mid lane. I wanted to clear this Raptors drive by and then move to Drake. But what I did instead now is just move to Drake and then take the mid wave afterwards, because like sometimes, you know, you just want to secure something, the mid lane prior doesn't matter because it's not our turn anymore. So what I would usually do with this mid lane wave, or like always do, is just let our mid lane wave die again, right? You're just denying the enemy a whole wave. With Jinx and Hurricane, it's not that easy, but when I'm playing other AD carry, it's really easy. So here, you will see I'm not hard pushing this wave. I'm just, you know, freezing the mid lane wave basically, because I want to deny the enemy CS to the enemy. Our CS to the enemy, sorry. And yeah, by this, I'm just denying CS. Really nice. Okay, now, next mid lane prio. Really important. I see Hecarim and Alistar bot side. That means only Kaiser can be mid lane wave. This means that I can step up really aggressive on this mid lane wave, even though no one is around. On this wave, you see I'm stepping up really aggressive. And most important part, where do I hover? I hover into my safe side again. I saw enemies bot side, I hover top side. Simple. Okay, now I'm pushing mid lane prior. I got mid lane prior. Now I'm moving through. Here's the breakpoint, sorry. I see that this Vayne is dead anyways. Lee Sin hit at Q, so all I'm doing is queuing and now moving back to mid lane again, because I just want to secure the next mid lane priors. Like, again, right, I'm using my traps to see if the enemies are actually trapping me in the bush. They didn't. So I move up. You see, I have my safe side again, the top side, and now I'm just pushing. And yeah, that's basically it. Now, okay. Oh, they're here. Bam, 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 bam. Mel used reflection already. So TF card, first thing I do is, you see here, I throw out my E for CC chain, then my W, and then I try to auto attack. I didn't hit my E, but you see, still free kill. Bam, bam, bam. I'm getting free damage on the enemies here. Maybe I could have spaced up here a little bit more, but you know, it's a lot of people would maybe flash in here, but I just want to save my flash. I want to play like a chill game with the better team comp. I'm super fed. And yeah, now here, I'm pinging out after this, bam, 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 just go out because we have like objectives to take. It's pretty easy, just being high on tempo. Now I'm telling my team play for IE and play for reset, easy win, right? So what I want to do now is I want to catch one more wave here. You see I'm taking the wave really aggressive because again, I see Hecarim and I feel pretty safe on this wave. I have flash, like worst case I will like use my flash, you know? But these mid lane priors are so important. So I'm taking this wave. I'm saying now, please 1 turn later, please, because like my jungler starting Nash right now, but I really gonna get my IE. Like I don't care about this guy starting Nash. Like if they are trolling, it is what it is, but I'm playing my own game, not the game of Lee Sin, because I should be the main character right now, and 3 items. Okay, so now I'm playing mid lane, and here you see I have a big problem now. Because, what is the issue? I cannot connect to my team. And do I want to be on a flank position as Jinx? No. You see my team is cut here and I'm cut here. So I'm pinging all the time that my team needs to help me on mid lane now. It's really important, because if my team is not connecting to me, I can't play. Okay, I try to W the Mel. Mel flashes out, really good. You see, I'm playing really aggressive on mid lane waves. I W her, I try to space in for autos. And I'm only doing this because I have flash, by the way. If I have no flash, this will be really risky. But when you're having a tool to like to disengage the first engage, so let's say Alistar combo, Hecarim ultimate, right? Then you can always play super cocky. Because every single time they fuck up their main engage, you will basically win the game by this. So now you see I have every single mid prio secured. My team can just play into bot lane here. I hover bot, I hug, okay, I see, okay. I cannot include myself into the play. That means I'm immediately taking the mid wave again. I see all 5 people do a 2 TF ulti. I'm just taking the mid lane wave. I look for ulti bot lane. He died. Now I'm just taking Raptors, drive by, right? Just a free camp you can take. So I will be on next mid lane wave again, right? Getting mid lane prio. Really nice. Bam, 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 bam. So I got mid lane prio. We are taking Nash. Now I know Drake 30 seconds. That means this mid lane prio is irrelevant. So in my head here is like maybe some people would go mid lane here and push the next wave. I ping away from this wave because this prio is not important. The next prio that is important is this coming wave, because this is our dragon wave, not the wave before. And if I'm not basing like early enough, then I would be off tempo. And now I'm synced with my team, right? This is why I'm dropping the mid lane wave and now play next wave. So here I'm pinging really hard on the mid lane wave because I just want to play it, push mid prio. You see the game is completely untouchable for the enemies. Like there's no way of them like somehow playing, because like every single mid prio is secured. They never have access in like river. And yeah, obviously my TF and Lee Sin are also doing a good job, but you know, like from the early game the game was pretty cooked. And here I'm just looking, but Kaiser's using Ghost, but I got Flash, really nice. So yeah, that's kind of it. And now the enemies just surrendered. You see, this is the game state. Like I would even say that we completely dominated bot and jungle, and by this we kind of won the game. Yeah, I hope you could take something away from this one. Like I'm not sure. Feel free to give me any sort of feedback on my Discord. Like just write me what you think, what I can do better. And yeah, I hope this was helpful. And then I'm wishing you a nice day. Goodbye, my friends.